Hello everybody, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to another Let's Play of Legend of Heroes. We last left off taking care of pretty much the tournament again, along with just checking in with Neil and figuring out kind of what everyone's been up to. For now, for the most part, we did receive a key for the other side of the sewers, but we'll of course check that out back in the morning when we get ready for the next day of competition. But let's go ahead and get some sleep in then, since we were kindly escorted back to our hotel and all. Let's see, which one was our room again? Not this one. Oh, here we go. Huh? Did you just hear something? Be on alert when we go inside, and be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we got a trespasser. There might be explosives set, so be careful. Wait, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you. No questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me. No way! I'm fine. Let's go inside. Alright. Oh. Looks like he got away. But that's strange. I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Nor does it feel like there are any traps set. You can seriously tell that kind of thing? I guess this is all that was left behind. What? A letter? Joshua broke the seal on the letter. Tonight, at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. And that's it? And what cathedral? That huge church over in the West Block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not. What was that for? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say that they were going to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block, too. Oh, right. Still, I hate to just pretend we never got it. I'll go by myself then. Huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. I shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if all I'm doing is scoping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here. Hey. Huh? I'm no less a bracer than you are. I can handle myself, and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not going to work on me this time. Estelle, that's not what I meant. I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me, or more that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me? How can you tell that I'm keeping something from you? I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyway. I'm impressed. Huh? Alright, if you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though, so we have to hurry. Oh, okay. But I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on then. Well, I guess our night isn't quite over just yet. So we'll just have to see how things go. I'm guessing if we encounter any guards, then we'll get sent back or something. Oh. It looks like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably get led back to the hotel. We need to study their movements and take whatever chance we can to get past them undetected. Okay. Well, as long as we get enough of a view. Let's see, so if we want to get to the west block, we pretty much just go around the corner and, or try to go past the trees here after going around the corner here, so we'll definitely have to be careful. I want to avoid using turbo mode here just to avoid any, okay, it looks like we can't. So much for going that way, I guess. Okay, which way are we supposed to go if we want to try and get to the west block here? Do we have to try and go through the east then? If we want to get around? That's the only area I could think of, really. Yeah, this way isn't being blocked. I don't want to have to do this too many times. Well, we're doing pretty well so far. It helps that they pan the camera back out enough. But yeah, we'll have to take the south block here to see if we can get to the church. Yeah, I guess they didn't want to make it easy on us, huh? Let's see. Okay, so just past the trees and the shop and we should be there. So the question would be if there's anyone out in the middle and what we have to deal with. God damn it. Oh well, so we have a better idea of what to do. Yeah, it looks like they just try to give you some tips on how to try and get past them. But kind of as we saw, you know, stick to the shadows and try to avoid being close to them. Whoop. Okay, so pretty much that part isn't too bad. It's just this next section here that I got kind of trapped. Ah, I was hoping the trees were keeping me hidden that time. Well, it helps that they give you enough tries and that it does provide something different to do. As I said, it's, you know, some games don't really have enough different things to do sometimes. Which, you know, can at least helps break things up a little. So it's nice playing Secret Agent here. I sort of imagine that we should have some sort of, you know, spy movie music going, but me try going a bit further down. See if that provides us a better chance to get to the other entrance here. Okay, there's this guy. They definitely don't have too many openings as far as I can see here. Like, we have those two who keep kind of going back and forth, and this guy who kind of comes over here. And this one who keeps coming over here too. It's pretty much that entrance is really the only way to get there. Well, at least we finally got over here. Now we just need to get to the church, which is currently blocked off in front of us, so we have to go this way. Second guy. Oh, darn it. I'm glad that they don't really have sound detection for this game, or I would have been caught already. But thankfully, they don't seem to be keeping the church behind, huh? Alright, we made it. Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first. Stay close. Okay. I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood. Huh? You came after all. Yeah, that probably wasn't the right tone. You. Hey, aren't you the nun from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message. That letter was yours? But why would you do something so secretive like just to say thanks? Ah, now I get it. It was her all along. Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me then. Allow me to get more comfortable. What? Lieutenant Julia Swartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen, at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come. It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Ruin, right? Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? And why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the clothes. The Septum Church has a long and deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy had us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. The answer to your other question, why I called you here. If you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is to get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize that it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected. Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway. What? And Joshua explained the request that Professor Russell gave them during the Leston Fortress incident. Really now? Almighty Adios, thank you for your gift most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course, that was the plan from the get-go. That non-involvement rule still applies even in a situation like this. But we'll do everything we can. Yeah, I'm grateful. Please, take this with you. What's this? Give this to the head maid, Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under very heavy guard by the Special Ops men. But you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty. Huh, she sounds like a heck of a lady. Got it. We'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? Eh? I was deceived and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore that I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel, having to depend entirely on another's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there is the chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. I'm certain that you'll do just fine. That Calvarian martial artist is extremely skilled, and you are both the children of Colonel Cassius Bright. You mean you knew our dad too? It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all the Royal Army, the Divine Blade at that. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial artist's instruction at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that. Dad never used anything except a bow staff. I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon, or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance. I'm sure he hoped that you'd inherit that same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Joshua, Colonel Cassius trained both of you? I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right. We'll put everything we have into it. Pardon us, this is the Gransel City Guard. Due to the terrorist threat, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. I apologize for the lateness of the hour, but do you mind if we have a look inside? Crap. Oh, quite all right, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay. Please be careful. Phew. Well, we managed to avoid the patrols so far. It doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here, then head back to the hotel. Okay. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache. I'll bet. I never would have imagined it would be the Lieutenant Swartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you've known before? Well... Oh, sorry. Forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules. Estelle? I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us. Each and every one of them is living his or her own life, all under the same sky. And every person you meet has a personality and a history and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. And it's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost. Joshua, I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. The sky, Dad, but most of all, you. Joshua. So, I promise. Once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. With the stars as my witness. Okay then, we have ourselves a deal. Estelle? All my gloom's gone fluttering away. 'Cause once you've told me what you've gotta tell me, then I'll tell you what I gotta tell you. What? Oh, wait, is this about that thing you've had on your mind? Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it. Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I don't really mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Though, I guess the situation does feel kinda right, but still, no dice. Not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now, all because we got a big talk planned. It makes no sense. Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show those special op types how a touch of girl power can ruin their whole day. Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're going to be just fine tomorrow. Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy, overflowing of spirit when those tiresome guards saw it fit to stop and cast flaming, stinking disparagements at me. They've tightened security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay? Yes, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems. And Elnan lent us something that might really give us an edge. And Estelle explained that Elnan had loaned them the spare key to the Gransel sewers. Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need and when you need it. So, what do you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate is just north of the arena. Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up more huzzah. Well, you heard the man. It's time now for some more sewer grinding. Of course, I guess I should probably double check on the equipment shop just to make sure we picked up everything we could get. Of course, if some of the treasure chests I saw on the other side were any indication, we might find better gear over there than what we can pick up here. Because it would be good to pick up the better weapons. But I guess before that, I think I'll just pick up 2 shoes here. And I think I should be good for now. I guess it would be good to try and find some equipment or accessories that might help in case of what we go up against. I guess having death blows would probably help. And it would be good to have, let's see, which one was it? Oh, here we go, the Grail Locket. That's pretty good. And I'll get one for preventing faint at least. And let's give him something just so that he's not without something. And now we can think it's about time. I guess I should check up on the Orbital factory here just in case they got anything new to pick up quartz-wise. And did we get all their slots opened? Okay, it looks like everything's open for those two. So we just need to see if there are any new orbments we want to pick up or not. Oh, well, we could pick up the HP 3 finally, but I'll hold off just a bit here. I want to see everything there is, and if there might be something else we should pick up as well. So no on the action 3. EB cut 3 we can't afford. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up one at least, since we got plenty, and I don't see anything else we would use it for right now. Here we go. HP 3. And then it looks like, since he has his other slots open, let's go ahead and give him some more Earth stuff to do. Okay, so it looks like he can pretty much just equip anything he wants. Whereas, it looks like he can only do Earth for certain parts here, so let's go ahead and give him those. Yeah, I like the idea of being able to petrify them if possible. And I mostly want to focus on giving him things that would help his abilities and being able to fight and attack, and more than, and of course just being a tank in general. Let's see, I guess for him, I have a few different ones I could go with. Maybe I'll go ahead and give him some more wind stuff. Oh, cool, we could learn Arrow Storm, which I think is pretty much the strongest one you can get for wind stuff. Oh, and Plasma Wave, that could be pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do EP cut here. I guess I'm wondering, oh yeah, if I want to get White Gehenna, I think I need a stronger time, not Mirage. So let's see if I can, let me put in, let's see if I can put in a time or not. There we go. Okay, none of these are strong enough though for White Gehenna. Well, let's see if I can replace it with the evade here for another one, if that's enough or not. Oh, that's pretty good. And we still keep a Plasma Wave and Arrow Storm as well, so I'm happy with that. So this should be a pretty good list here. And then I guess, well yeah, we already have Haze on, so we don't have to worry about monsters running into us all the time. Yeah, I think we're pretty good for now, set up orbment-wise, so let's go ahead and get to those sewers and check them out. You know, since they give us the opportunity to kind of do this and all, it's probably a good idea to make use of it. Since we don't have regular quests we can take on, but actually just before we start, I forgot I need to double check the Bracer guild, just to make sure we aren't missing any quests, like another sewer monster to take on. And just making sure we're not missing any recipes either. I guess I should try to maybe try each one if for any I haven't learned yet, just to have them all. Let's see. Yeah, there's another one we can take on, the sewer monster east. I guess technically, I think it would have been there even if we didn't take on the quest, but just like I can't recall exactly if that would be the case or not. So just better safe than sorry in this matter. So, but this would pretty much be the best time to kind of find any of those treasure chests we saw before, while taking on any monsters that would help us level up a bit here. Because I'm sure we could use a few levels if we want to take on the Black Ops men. Okay. Got Scissor Hands, weak points with its claws, weak against darts. Obviously, so we should use arts then. Well, at least I do have a few different arts even for the melee fighters, so that shouldn't pose any problems. And then I can go ahead and check out some of these moves we learned, like Plasma Wave and Arrow Storm. Let's go ahead and do Plasma Wave here. So yeah, and I'll just do a blue impact on the other one here. And this should do about enough to take care of him, since they're weak to arts and all. Okay, good. We get to see plasma here. That definitely looked pretty intimidating.
Enjoy the show.
But I guess, you know, I don't think the line attacks are too powerful since they don't cover much of an area. So it looks like he didn't really do much damage, and apparently he can hit pretty hard still anyway, so.
Enjoy the show.
But they are, so far Joshua and Estelle are getting some pretty good XP from these guys, so it's probably best to just keep at it for now. So, you know, with how easy these guys are, I'm sure we might even just be able to do physical attacks if we wanted. Or maybe not completely, but... But, you know, the little ones, or the weaker spells we're using aren't too expensive. And sometimes I can just kill them with that too, but... I meant to get him from behind, but he didn't move at all. I already got a level up there, that was nice. Okay, so we got a treasure chest here. Treasure doesn't respawn, you know. I really wish it would sometimes, but then I guess it's not as valuable then. Oh, here we go. Here's a special one. So we can expect a monster fight for this one, though. That's quite a few monsters to deal with, huh? So we'll want to try and use as big of spells as possible. See, what are we doing with these guys in the back here? Monster in a shell has internal charge exposed when defeated. Arts are ineffective. Okay, so we have to just attack them. Well, this is a good chance to check out Aerostorm here. And let's go ahead and try and move Estelle over as well, just so that she can try and go after these egg guys here. Well, this should finish him off right here. Well, we missed the other one, though. Let's see. Apparently it does have a hard shell for defense, but it is pretty low, so... yeah, that took care of that. Yeah, and then this last one here, we just do some physical attacks, and that should be that. So not too bad.
Savor the victory. We earned.
And got plenty of XP for it too. I might want to try at least getting to level 30 before moving out. And we got a headband. Back for more. And no, this is our first time, and sadly we're not, nothing you can give us will help. But let's see. So yeah, just a headband, which we actually already got one before, so it does help in that, you know, it improves our strength and CP up, but, you know, having defense is pretty useful, I think. Especially against these next guys who are a lot faster. Well, good that he got a level 2. It's always good to get our side characters here some levels as well, but since they're already a bit higher than us usually, it's better to focus on these two since we'll always have them no matter what throughout the story. Definitely have a bit more ground to cover for this sewer area here. Oops. Did not mean to do that. And sadly I can't cancel it, so... oh well. I'll just have to use her to cast it on this guy here to take care of him. And we, of course, you know, take care of him there.
Enjoy the show.
Let's see, so now just have to find those treasure chests while we keep dealing with these guys, just for a bit more XP. Since they're pretty easy to take care of, it's nice that they don't provide too much of a challenge just to help us out here. Since, you know, it sort of feels like, I guess, with the amount of content kind of left to us, like there aren't as many quests, side quests like they were in the other areas. It could be that they kind of wanted to wrap things up here.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, I may have to heal before too much longer now, if you know, since I don't want these guys to get die on me during any of these battles here. Oh, here we go, another one. So is this gonna be like the last one? Yep. It seems like they kind of keep a certain pattern with some of these sometimes. See, but yeah, I'll just Maybe it has to. Yeah, I'll just do a regular attack against this guy here. But I'll get their arts set up so that we can take care of this giant group here, who's of course gonna cause us trouble. All these circles, so confusing. What's gonna hit what? Who knows? But I do hope that this takes care of them all. Except for the last two in the back, of course. They're not gonna die. Okay, so I got those two taken care of. Now we just need to deal with these last two and we're all good. Yeah, sadly Joshua here, I think, yeah, he got taken out. But that should be an easy fix. Oh, it looks like I messed up and didn't get the one that allows me to revive, so I'll just have to go ahead and use a potluck here. If I was close enough, that was. Okay, it looks like I need to move in. So yeah, but we want to make sure that we get our friend here healed before we win, just so that he gets the XP from this battle. Actually, I guess I can use the potluck for him here. That should be enough. Oh, darn it.
Enjoy the show.
He was too close. Oh well, it's something you want to avoid when you can, but if you can't, then, you know, that's life. You look familiar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Let's see. Yeah, let me go ahead and change up her orbments here so she can do or use that ability. Actually, let me check to see how I get it to happen first. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I'm missing 2 Earth, I think, is what I need. Let's see. Let's go ahead and replace this so we can have our 2 earth that we should get for healing. I should see it appear on here, but it's not. Or no, it's because we also need earth along with the EP that this provides. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it looks like I'll need at least defense 2. But I'll go ahead and give her defense 3. Just so she has plenty of defense now. So there, we should be good now. So slight setback, but oh yeah, and then we also need to check up on the new equipment we just picked up. Okay, so we got some new gloves for our friend here. Plenty of attack there, so that would definitely help out. And it looks like there's the monster we have to take on. Very scary looking, that's for sure. And, okay, yeah, we need to reach that lever if we want to open that wall there. Here we go. Well, it looks like we're all ready, so let's go ahead and take him on. Apparently it's take them on, not just him. And it's a bonefish. That's the scariest looking fish I've ever seen. Let's see, freezes foes with its cold breath and it's weak to fire. Let's see, do we got any good fire? Well, let's go ahead and White Gehenna, because you can never go wrong with White Gehenna. I do have a flare arrow at least, but you know, I'm probably better off just attacking. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then he of course doesn't have the fire either, but I'll just use Arrow Storm here. Make sure I hit everyone. Let's see, does she have any fire? Okay, yeah, she's got some good fire going. So let's try and make use of that then. And hopefully only one person freezes right now, because we don't want to lose everyone else now, do we? Oh good, we got one of them fainted. That should help. And this next one should hopefully take care of things. Yep, there we go. And everyone got plenty of XP to go with it. Of course, Joshua's sort of missing out, but he's pretty close, so... And we got that quest all taken care of. And now we have an opening to the other side of the sewers now if we want. But this looks like a good spot as any, so join us next time when we continue grinding for a little bit longer and find the rest of the chests here in the sewers. So until next time, have fun gaming.